I don't know for a fact, but it does seem like there's less drugs coming across. It seems like the busts are happening more frequently.
I know that since the claim that the cartels are now going to be designated as terrorist groups, that allows a different type of posture for how they're going to enforce shutting that stuff down, which includes
that's funny. I got the jokes. That was funny. Borders.
Right. That includes like military intervention. Like they can raise the level of like response. More than just like DEA and like border patrols. It's a lot more.
There's military. I'll tell you this. There's military down here. What exactly they're doing, I don't know. They're actually very tight-lipped, but there's definitely military down here, and they're not just doing. They're not. The border crossings are down so far. They're not guarding the border. I don't know exactly what they're gearing up for, but they are definitely.
Yes, they do. You'll be all right.
Damn, in the chat, I'm going to put this guy or this channel on X. If you watch that channel, and it is gruesome and it is graphic, but as far as probably the best and most, I don't even know how they get all the information. As far as the best and most updated information on what's going on down there, that's the channel. They are very good, and they talk about the different factions. There's been a truce recently between the Gulf Cartel and Sinaloa, I think. There's almost like the Crips and Bloods. They're like coming together because the violence has gotten so bad and they're killing so many of each other that they realize that they've got to coalesce and figure out something. Because I do believe the Mexican federales have become more aggressive. So I don't speak about it too much because not my place to talk about it. But if you want to follow somebody, follow that. I put in the chat.
Yeah, I was just checking because there's been kind of quiet on that. I haven't heard much coming from south of the border, other than south of the border, other than just tariffs. But I know that's still a real problem that's going on down there. So
our side of the border is as quiet as it's ever been. Like definitely in the 7 years that I've lived here, but in talking with the Border Patrol agents, this is the quietest it's been in 10 years. It is, and some say ever, like because of the minimal crossings. And it's almost like it's almost too quiet because they don't want to completely stop it, because then you don't need to pay these guys. They make some money, right? They make some significant salaries. So then you don't want to, funding can get pulled away over the course of time. But right now they're fully funded. But right now, I mean, it is that I will give, if there's one thing I'll give Trump high marks for, it's not a lot, but I will give him high marks on shutting the border crossings and making an extreme difference in like literally overnight.
An extreme difference in our vegetable prices. Shit.
Trent, you sound like a MAGA, bro. This shit is crazy.
Okay,
he really does.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying that you are. It's just that you talk more about the good things that you like about what Trump is doing instead of the bad things, like what he's doing to public education and taking away people's Medicare and SNAP benefits. It's like,
please learn how to read. Raise your hands. Yeah, nobody's hands up. Come on.
I'm so crazy.
No,
I don't hear you. I don't hear you. fighting for the people who are not just going to lose their livelihoods, but their lives. Because they're closing all these they're closing 3 rural hospitals close to me right now.
Well, you know, my wife's in that. I knew when they cut Medicaid that obviously rural hospitals are going to close. It's actually going to affect Republican states.
Wow.
More than anything, it's actually.
I knew that was gonna happen. Okay.
It's dumber than fuck. It's dumber than fuck to close some of these rural hospitals. That's going to backfire.
We know that, and we empathize with those people, especially if they're farmers. Think about it. If they're farmers and they're 150, 200 miles away from the nearest hospital. If they get hurt in a farming accident, they're not going to make it.
Yeah, well, but the biggest thing for me, and when I was just actually talking to my grandmother's and grandfather's friend, she's in her 90s, a great lady named Glenna, in Columbus, Ohio. We just talked, and what is starting to happen, even amongst his supporters, is these ICE raids on workers and just on workers, on regular people, landscapers, people working in restaurants, people working in hotels, people that some people know in particular, like you know. And now that they're seeing it themselves, and I knew that this would happen, when the video started getting shared of people getting put into cars and taken away in handcuffs, and these are mothers, these are people that you've known, the calculus is going to change. That's why I know it can't change, because the public perception of this is beginning to change. It wasn't that strong to begin with, and so I actually don't think that. I think some of it's terrible, and we needed to do amnesty before we did all this deportation. But I think it will actually backfire. The pendulum is going to swing, and we're going to end up because of this angst. We'll end up with the amnesty package finally.
And amnesty didn't work when Reagan had his situation, and I think personally, amnesty is what kind of set up what we have today, because there was the blanket amnesty, and it fueled more people to say, well, if they can do it, I can do it too. And it's just a slow trickle until it became overwhelming.
That's true. That's true.
Amnesty is not.
I don't disagree with you, but because you have so much of the business community, and that's the most powerful. When you have the agriculture, and when you have the travel and leisure hotels, and now the restaurant industry, all coming back and saying, we need to do something about this. This can't continue. We're losing profit. Whenever you start hitting people's pocketbook, damn, shit changes. I promise you that.
I agree.
I just don't think it should not even have to go that far, because if he was an intelligent person, he would have thought all this shit through in the first place. He doesn't think, he just does shit. And I mean, this shit is crazy.
Baby, hold on. One other thing I'll say. Look, before I get out here, look, this does, an extended amount of labor, a override of labor does affect, especially the working classes, labor costs. Wages are rising, and inflation is starting to rise because you've got to pay people more, right? And when you allow this subset of labor to come in that's got to work under, that will work for less because they don't have the same rights, they can't organize, they can't unionize, it actually does affect working class labor more. So, and this is why, Bernie Sanders and Nancy Pelosi and so many Democrats have been against unfettered immigration, because it often hurt the working class wages. So it does cut both ways. And so while I disagree with the manner in which it's being done, we needed to stop the influx of unfettered immigration, because all it was doing was driving people, especially Black folks, out of work. That's part of the reason why in a lot of our cities we have a higher unemployment rate. Places like New Orleans, it was affecting those folks' wages and their ability to work. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go drink. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, please go have a drink.
Baby.
I got breaking news.
What you got?
I just came across my little Apple News thing. It says DOJ moves to release grand jury testimony in Epstein case.
Oh, what?
I wonder what that means. Let me see.
The reason why it didn't make sense to me, what Trent just said before he left, is if the cutting off the immigration was going to then make it better for Americans and they would have jobs, then it made no sense to have Elon and Doge do what they did. If it was going to work, the immigration part, there was no need to go and fire and take people's jobs. So to me, his assessment didn't even line up. If that's what he thought was going to happen, and he believed that that was what was going to happen, was it was going to then provide more jobs for people who didn't have them, then why did they fire all those people?
I agree, Deborah. And with them firing all the teachers, I was listening to Urban View yesterday, and the judge basically told them that, yeah, you can go ahead and fire all these people, but you're probably going to end up having to hire them back later, and then you're going to have to pay them back, paying all this other stuff. So this doesn't sound thought out. It's not a plan. He's just doing shit.
Right, because they cut before they did an assessment of where they needed to cut. So Trent's full of shit, as always, and that's why he gets to say what he says and run.
If he took the time he spent playing golf to look at the situation and analyze the situation, it would probably be better, but he doesn't think. And he doesn't listen to his advisors. That's another thing. If Biden was loony as a Betsy bug, it wouldn't make no difference because he listened to his generals and his advisors. He didn't just make stupid ass decisions on his own.
I don't know what's making me sleepy at this rain or you niggas, because boy. About to doze off.
I'm in bed. I'm in the bed too. I'm like, this man is feeling good right now.
I'm sitting in the car though, because it's raining so hard I can't even get out. But y'all just making it worse, Jesus. Because y'all talk about something. I done brought 20 topics and tried to get y'all to elaborate on it, and y'all just won't go. Go. God damn it. Shit.
Yeah, I was listening to Trent talking shit. I'm like, this motherfucker, he sound like a fucking MAGA. He's annoying.
He is annoying.
I'm like, sir, my daughter was like, is he KKK? Is he part of the KKK?
Damn. That's crazy.
I'm like, I don't know. He's bugging. He is too much.
The amount that young kids I be seeing with tattoos on their face, I just want to know.
I hate when they do that.
Like, what the fuck? Are y'all gonna be tattoo artists? Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Like, seriously.
Yeah, because it's not professional.
Like, on your face, though. Like, I can see you could be tatted up from your neck to your toes with your face.
Yep.
Like, that is just ridiculous. I can't. And I always see them. Girls, boys, all of them.
So I remember when they used to do the teardrop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
They
My
can't.
had the teardrop.
They get full-fledged pictures on their face nowadays.
I look at even Krishan. You look at that photo, like, why did you put that guy's face on your face?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Put a nigga face on your face. It's crazy.
Like, every time you look in the mirror, you gotta see that shit. Like,
Right.
Yeah. Didn't Amber Rose have a Trump tattoo on her face?
No, she doesn't.
Or was it just temporary?
That was probably temporary. She just has her son's names on her forehead.
Yeah, she had a big stupid ass tattoo on her forehead. I don't know what the hell made her do that dumb shit.
Yeah,
It's like stupid. It doesn't even look right.
Yeah, I don't know what was the purpose.
You gotta wear makeup now. Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, I don't know what was the purpose.
Yeah.
Who lost a bet?
No, that's what it looked like on Amber Rose.
It do like she lost a bet, but then I just want to go in here and get my food.
When we was in the pool, Cassie's like, that grandma got a tattoo. It's big. She had a tramp stamp. I was like, yeah, they were not. They just turned grandmas. They weren't grandmas forever. They were young before. Just like mommy, when I get old, I'm still gonna have my tattoos, and your kids are gonna look at me like, grandma got tattoos.
My aunt, she said, don't ever get a tattoo because your palm tree is gonna turn into a weeping willow when you get older.
Yeah.
My daddy didn't want me to get no tattoos, but I got them anyway. I was determined. And I'm thinking about it, I want some more. The fuck?
Yeah.
He did not want me to get no tattoos. I remember being 14, being like, Dad, I just want a tattoo. He was like, no, you're not gonna get no. Like, you be doing, I used to be like, my father used to be doing too much. Like, you just need to chill out. Because what the fuck wrong with you? I was so happy when I got to the age I could just talk to my parents like regular. So y'all crazy in front of y'all parents?
You got good parents. Some people can still not talk to their parents like they, grown up.
No, it's like when we had 18, we was no hoes, we grown. Like, that's how they did us. We was grown. Everything that we did in the dark, we brought to the light at 18. I know a lot of people that they parents so strict still. They grown as hell. They got kids of their own and they still can't do shit around their parents. So y'all just gonna be silent, huh? Okay.
They don't want to come up. Nobody want to come up to talk to us. This is crazy. It's Friday.
Well, I know Patty must be busy.
Yeah.
And Deborah and Lisa gotta be busy too, but normally she on mic any other goddamn time. Now she wanna be on mute.
She's doing.
We be dead in the middle of a conversation and we hear her giving fucking instructions to the people in her background any other time, but today she wanna be on mute. You see what I'm saying?
People tired, I guess. It's been busy.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, Lisa Guro. She's gonna jump up like, is somebody talking about me? Watch.
Look how big that TV looks.
I need to be in a contentious argument real quick because I gotta wake up. I got shit to do and I'm just sleepy as shit. I need somebody to ruffle my feathers. Let me find somebody to piss me off.
Obama, you asked something.
Oh, shit. Here you go.
Well, you asked, so you shall receive.
Yeah, go ahead and ruffle my feathers, man. Go ahead.
Not a high blood pressure argument.
Let's see here. Where is the article?
Because I'm going to fight you if you talk about Obama. We going to fight. Without the scrap.
Where's that?
You better put some Vaseline on your face, okay?
Brooklyn, I told you I was doing a butt implant. Be quiet. Brooklyn, I told you I was doing butt implants. Be quiet.
Ooh,
Yo, Brooklyn, somebody's doing butt implants. They crazy, bro. That shit's gonna flip. That shit's gonna be flipping.
You a cosmetic surgeon nurse, huh? Well, Lisa, can you send me to somebody that's good? Because I need some stuff.
Well, what's right now?
When you get off of work, we gotta talk, Lisa, because
nobody need that shit.
I need some stuff done, and I need your discount. I'm not gonna lie.
Not a discount.
I need the discount. Because Lisa, my cousin, she said I get 30% off. That's gonna be me.
Man,
y'all need Pokemon cards or something. Too bored with money. But
What?
pocket. Oh my
Stop.
god.
My legs hurt.
You need a hobby. You need to collect something like Ashton.
When women do the butt trend, it must either be a man that's getting a butt implant or a woman with no ass.
She said a woman. She said she's doing a butt transplant and she's transferring fat. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, she doing
implants? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because when they put I don't trust the implant.
She's doing lipo and she's doing something to her stomach. She crazy, all that surgery. I can't. I was telling her, I was speaking to my sister. My sister's about to go back under the knife.
Well, she about to get that shit. She already got a BBL, right?
Yeah, she's doing more lipo. She's doing more lipo on her arms, and she wants some scar she got under her breast when she got her breast done. She doesn't like the scarring. So she's going to do like a laser or something. I don't know. These people be bored.
This is a bad bitch, ain't you?
Yo, surgery and tattoos, they're addicting. That's why you keep going back to that shit.
They are addicting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the surgery because all my friends that got surgery, they like, oh, I'm not going back like that. Whatever they ain't do the first time, they ain't doing it again.
I'm surprised she's going back too. She got surgery 7 years ago. And I'm like, you going to get surgery again? Oh my God. She's like, yeah, my man's going to pay for it. I was like, okay.
Okay.
She crazy.
You could at least.
So is that the Cyber or the implant? Okay. So is the Cyber 422?
Oh, that means she's doing some implant stuff too. She gonna be in that Brooklyn. She gonna be on that table for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Hey, when it's late, they get surgery this late in the afternoon.
Yeah, they probably
surgery in the morning.
Nah, they probably had somebody before her. That's probably what happened.
We did.
Yeah, exactly.
So they got you working late today, huh, Lisa?
Put us in the way, and we'll talk them all out of it.
I ain't talking them out, because listen, do what you need to do to be the best you that you need to be.
Yeah.
Dr. J, is that gonna move, you think? Okay.
Lisa, I'm surprised
So the
you ain't
muscle
never
is
been
holding
in
them in place? Oh, so the muscle holds it right there, okay. Because it looked like it might want to slide to the left after a little while.
It's going to slide after a while. It's going to. Them implants ain't. Them things ain't.
Those things ain't thinking.
You got to have fat. You should have told them folks to eat some more or something. They need to gain some weight.
Oh my God.
I don't like how implanted butts look. That shit look real stink.
I don't like that shit either. That's why I was like, ugh.
The crime
But at least with the fat transfer, if they don't OD, it could look nice. But the implants always.
At least I want to say that the girl was crying because she was like, I don't know if I should do it. All of this surgery. What the fuck?
She probably spending $1 million getting that shit done.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, that's one thing. Surgery does not keep no man. So if you doing surgery for a man, that's the wrong shit to do.
But if I was doing it, I would be doing it for me.
That's what I'm saying. But there's some girls that do it for a man because Lisa said that the girl said that her man didn't like something. So that's why she back there.
Then he gonna be mad when she looking good. And all the other men gonna be looking. You see?
Shit, if I would do surgery, I would have my husband come to the back of the room and, yo, okay, how do you like it? Okay, you need a little bit more on your titties? Okay, yeah, she need a little bit more here.
Oh my God, yeah.
Is it
No, I've seen doctors that do that they bring the person to the back, like their spouse to the back, so that they can look at them.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen that. What's up, CEO?
Yeah, it's like a menu. You get to do it like that.
I've seen surgeons do that.
Wow.
Like when it has to do with like the titty or the butt, they'll have their spouse come in to look at it. Shit, I trust my spouse. He ain't gonna make me look crazy, right? Oh man.
If you married to Trent, I don't know.
He said his wife got surgery.
Just be taking shots.
Deborah, he said his wife had surgery. I know she had surgery. You could tell. But yeah, she said she had surgery.
She got some work now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She probably went to Mexico. She went right next door.
CEO, what's the word, bird?
The word for what? What's up?
See, this is why I'm rejecting your black card right now. The fact that you don't know when somebody says
I know what it means.
So why would you ask me that?
Because of like what you want to talk about.
That's what I'm asking you. Duh. The fuck?
She don't want
Lisa, this is
she wants you to tell her something. She don't want to be quiet in the room.
Lisa,
I
okay,
want
so
you to
you
go
say-
back to 90s CEO, because this 2025 CEO is a little we need to go back to the 90s, buddy, because you just got old and just out of touch. You old and out of touch CEO now. CEO, you got kids?
Yes, I got a 12-year-old.
Oh, they gonna be mad at you when they get to about 15, because you ain't gonna know nothing. You ain't gonna know nothing. You ain't gonna be able to tell them nothing. They gonna be like, my dad is so
I'm surprised he only got one kid.
Why are you surprised about that? That's much easier to manage.
Oh yeah, of course, I know that, but I'm just saying.
Hey, that's all he knows about, though.
Are you going with your baby mother?
What is
That is
That
very
guy is
wild.
married.
Isn't that his wife?
Yes, it's my wife.
It's
Married?
not his mom, Brooklyn.
Oh, I didn't know he was married. You married for
He's married.
No, I'm married for fake.
I didn't know. I thought you was
Yeah,
out here.
these married men on stage.
I thought you was out here dropping, you know what I'm saying? Dropping loads and shit.
Trent married, CEO married, Roy you married, Matt is married. Who else? Dan is married. Aleph, I don't know. Sometimes he be sounding married, sometimes he sounds single. I'm a little confused about Aleph.
But he don't never talk about his wife though. Why you never talk about your wife? That's why I know you was married.
Womack is married to the game.
My wife has her own clubhouse life.
Oh, okay.
What size you want? 15 round?
He said his wife got her own clubhouse life.
What now? Why you don't talk about your wife, CEO? Because you don't never say nothing.
I said she got her own clubhouse life. So.
Oh, she do.
Yeah.
Oh, she on here.
Yes, she is.
Right. So she might be in here anonymous.
No, she doesn't come in this room. She got a totally different life. She does like Marvel, Star Wars, all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Is she black?
Oh, he hesitated.
You know, Matt was waiting.
My daughter's laughing. You took a long hello.
My wife is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and an HBC and went to an HBCU.
Okay.
You haven't said yes.
I remember.
But you haven't answered the question. A lot of non-black.
Who said that, Sandra? Good job.
No, that was Deborah.
Deborah. Oh, good job, Deborah. That's a good one. Good job.
So what was the answer? I didn't get the answer.
As Ron Burgundy would say, she's African and American.
Oh, she's African. Oh, okay. My sister.
No, she's African American. I was just being like, you haven't watched Anchorman.
I thought you was gonna say she was.
No, she's black. She's black. She's a black.
I thought you were gonna say she Caribbean.
American.
Oh my.
She's not Caribbean. Trent looks like he Caribbean. Like he could be like Trinidadian or something. I mean, that's trying to see.
Are you happy, Matt?
Did y'all see Trent's wig?
CEO's not taking your women, Matt. Is that why you wanted to know?
When I lived in Hawaii, I took his women.
Hey.
Oh,
That was my early 20s.
Oh Lord.
In fairness, there was no black women in Hawaii, though. So
I got no respect.
It was white or Asian.
It's white black women in
There
Hawaii.
wasn't. No, literally, there wasn't. Like when I was there. Okay, look, Brooklyn. I'll tell you like this. Do you know
There's
what
Puerto
Black
Ricans in
Planet
Hawaii.
is? Hold on. Do you know what Black Planet is, Brooklyn? Did you know what that was?
I know Black Planet. Yeah.
Okay, so on Black Planet in Hawaii, it was all Asian and white chicks.
Oh, okay. Because they were looking for a black man.
Because black women don't be outside trying to date y'all. That's why they don't.
No. Everywhere else in the country, it was mostly black women on Black Planet, except for Hawaii.
I have like 3 cousins that live in Hawaii, and they black women.
In Honolulu.
I don't know.
And maybe now, but this was 2004, so this was 20 years ago.
Well, I got a newfound respect for you since you married to a black woman. I don't got as much beef with you as I used to.
You do just you've always had a natural level of hate.
Yeah,
and then you was ridiculous with Finley. Like Finley and I literally had the same political reviews, and you was just like sucking up to him. And I'm like, this is what I say.
It's not.
You do be playing favors sometimes, BK. I
You
ain't
do.
gonna lie.
I didn't even meet. I met Finley that day. What the hell y'all talking about? Like, I be trying to be
It
nice.
seemed like he was your best friend.
I be trying to be nice to reel him in, and then I crush him.
That's funny, Brooklyn.
And Brooklyn, if you look at my PTR as a picture of my wife, I just updated it. I'm taking it down in like 90 seconds.
Oh, y'all are.
Oh, she real black. She's good.
That's what my daughter just said. That's beautiful. She's a black woman.
No, because I mean, not for
She's
nothing.
dark skinned.
This is, and so seeing, not for nothing. This is nothing against you, but just something I have learned about black men when they say, "Oh yeah, my wife is black." She's like the very ambiguous black as possible. So for you to PTR the total opposite is refreshing.
What is Cowboy?
Water said that's a photo that came with the frame.
I'm messing. You have a beautiful
The one, the paper you have to take out before you put your phone in.
That's good. I like that.
That's an old hack.
That's crazy.
That's an old hack.
I can see that too.
Beautiful family, little fan.
That's funny.
Did you know the photographer though, CEO, or was it just some?
That was on the cruise, so we did a cruise wedding. So it was just the photographer on the cruise. Yeah.
Wow.
But that was nice. Look at you. Was it a bunch of y'all there? Like your whole family came? Or?
So I was purposely very strategic about this. So we did a cruise wedding because the people who was willing to invest to be on the cruise would be. So the wedding was very affordable.
Pretty genius.
That makes sense.
Yeah, might as well get the ceremony done there. Have a reception on shore if you want another reception. Did you have the reception right there on the ship?
Yeah, right there on the ship.
Right?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, actually. What was the cruise line?
Oh, God, what was it? I can't remember. Carnival, probably? And we went to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and one other place.
Yeah, that was Carnival.
Oh, wow.
That sounds real nice.
Royal Caribbean wanted to hire me during the pandemic. Well, right before the pandemic hit, actually. I'll never forget. The day I had my second interview with my recruiter, I was in my home office watching the news, and they were talking about the Carnival ship being in quarantine off the coast of California. So during my interview, I asked my recruiter, like, you know, how does this look for you guys? Because, I mean, totally different company, but the industries are the same. And this was March. This is like late February, early March of 2020. And so he was just like, oh, well, you know, we've pretty much taken quarantine measures. And he was telling me how no one is able to get off or get on the ship. So, yeah, long story short, I did not take the contract. And my granddad actually told my mom, he was like, yeah, tell Oasis she can find another tour somewhere on the land. We don't know what this thing is, so she does not need to be on that ship with the people. It was funny. And, like, my recruiter took it even a step further and was like, oh, my God, so we have this ship called the Oasis, and all of the whole team was saying how you would be a good fit for it. And I was like, no, thank you, I'll decline. And then they tried to circle back, like later on down the line when we thought like the U.S. was going to open up for a little bit, but all the governors were just like, actually, no, thank you. So yeah, no, that the cruise ship life has always been very intriguing to me.
What are you one of them dickheads that don't believe in coronavirus? Did you give me that?
What the hell?
You just saying.
I mean,
You seem like the type.
I was definitely not a fan of the vaccine, that's for sure. But I was the first to start looking up, well, what the hell is this? How do I combat it? So I was one of the first to figure out what the hell to do with it naturally. I know that there's specific strains of lactobacillus that kills it on contact. UV light was a huge upgrade in the system, in our healthcare system and the airplane systems. A lot of planes all have UV lights, which kills it on contact. It was cleared by the FDA to use, and hospitals too. So I bought my aunt who has breathing problems on oxygen, one of those UV light air filters. So I was ready. I was ready for that shit. But I never fell for the vaccine though. I don't believe in that shit. Yeah.
You don't believe
that
in vaccines?
You can't. Yeah, you can still detox it, but yeah, just don't.
Oh, that's horrible.
So you was against the vaccine, but you believe that, or at least you believe that coronavirus was a real thing.
Yeah, I wasn't a dummy dickhead like you said. You're right.
You said the dummy dickhead that pissed me off the whole time. Did you get vaccinated?
Yeah, no, I didn't get vaccinated either. However, I never downplayed the vaccine.
Me neither.
My mom works in healthcare, and I trust her more than anybody else. And so with that being said, she told me firsthand, just like with her being on the front lines of the situation when it unfolded, that the people who did not take that vaccine, and you were already immune compromised, you were not helping yourself. And as far as like when people
in the Matrix.
Oh, I thought it was me that was in the Matrix.
I don't care if nobody takes the vaccine. There'll be less people I got to take care of.
What a wonderful care representative we have.
Lisa, you being mean.
Tell us how you really feel, Lisa.
No, what happened with me was like January when that shit hit real bad. My therapist was like, go and get a flu vaccine. And it took me like a week or so to actually go and do it. But I went and got a flu vaccine. When I tell you I didn't get sick not one time, like normally I get like sinus infections and all of that shit. I get the flu. For the whole 2 years that we was in the house, or y'all was in the house, because I wasn't even in the house. I was breaking all the rules. I didn't get sick. I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I was like, why I get sick? Me or my ex, like neither one of us got sick, so we just didn't get the vaccine.
No, same. Likewise, Brooklyn. So my sister was living in my downstairs bedroom, and I waited on her hand and foot. She caught COVID at the very beginning of it, and I never got it. I ended up catching COVID 2022 when I flew out to South Carolina to prep for a tour I was getting ready to get on. But the whole from 2020 up until that point, I had never had COVID. But the moment I decided to fly somewhere, I got this shit.
I mean, that was a whole rule breaker. I didn't have no mask. I didn't wear no gloves. I just did everything that I was supposed to do. I don't know what the...
Yo, check out those...
I look back.
Check out that link in the chat. Look at those badass ass jobs. I can't with that. That's disgusting.
I'm driving. But...
What? Look at that link.
What is it?
BBL?
Like horrible BBL?
BBL jobs. That don't match the fucking legs. Snoop Dogg posted it.
Oh, no. I gotta sleep tonight.
Don't post that.
No.
Snoop Dogg. Have you seen that video of that little girl on Instagram? Like every time her parents turn on Snoop Dogg, how she like gets riled up. It was so adorable.
Yo, they look like stick figures.
Not over Snoop performance for Trump, y'all. Y'all don't even know how that hurt my heart.
Yeah.
I'm still not over it because Snoop Dogg was like my grandmother and her sister's favorite person. Like, they loved him to death because they said that he reminded them of their daddy. So all I'm thinking is Snoop is the reminder of my grandma.
I can't hold it against him because I'm in that industry as well. Like, I was Ted Nugent's lighting designer a couple of years ago. Did I want to be that man's lighting designer? Absolutely not. Was that check fat enough for me to look the other way?
Absolutely.
And so the same thing happened with him. So I'm all for because entertainment is very can be convoluted when it comes down to that. If you don't know how to appease both sides without like selling a gimmick. However, I don't hold it against him negatively because I can understand like not only that, but the good he has done. It's kind of like the scales, if you will.
And there's a big difference between doing the campaign versus doing the inauguration. At that point, that is the president of the United States. So that is the office. That's not the candidate.
I guess.
Oh, but the way
nobody cared when he decided to be a pimp.
Okay, you people.
So,
all right.
What difference does it make?
Where did pimp come from now?
Right. Well, I'm trying to. It's not where it come from. I was trying to figure out the correlation.
I'm just saying he asked his wife permission because he wanted to try his hand at it. He wanted to deeply investigate it. She allowed him to do it, and he enjoyed it very much to the point where he didn't stop for like a whole year.
Who wants to be a pimp?
She's talking about when Snoop that era when Snoop was with Don Juan and all of that was around the Bones era and like a little bit before that. That was like pre-2000s era.
Y'all think he was human trafficking or
he wasn't really pimping. He
wasn't pimping. He was just wearing the outfit.
He was just wearing the outfit. He was a cosplaying pimp. It wasn't
that part.
A cosplaying pimp.
Yeah, it's like Halloween for that nigga. That's
right.
That's exactly what it was. A cosplay.
Patty, you back? You finished with your stuff today?
No, he was really pimping Brooklyn.
Thank you.
He was a real pimp for 2 years.
And not selling no women now. That's
listen, but having a 2-year contract on pimping is crazy. Like words.
Not really selling no women. I think he
didn't want to extend. He didn't have like an extension clause or anything. He just
Can you do like pimp internships now too?
I guess.
Human trafficking will have your ass locked up.
Okay, very fast.
Yeah, I don't think he was real truly pimping. I'm with Brooklyn. That nigga was playing Halloween for a couple of years.
Like Peter Nygaard was really pimping. Okay.
You know, it's this girl in here that used to fuck with Peter Nygaard.
Yes, I do. I've talked to her. Yes, I do. Yes, it's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, you talking about the old white man?
Yes.
Like the super greasy looking old white man?
Yes.
She's the fucking
y'all know that was one of her tricks. Yeah, that was one of her tricks. So y'all know that his like genitals were like got deformed because he had an STD that he did not get checked, and so like his genitals do not
look. His dick was in pain, and he just let it hurt.
Yes, basically.
Please.
All that money, and you walking around here. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, they kind of it became inverted almost.
For real, that can happen. I didn't even know that was a thing that was a possibility. So
Hey.
So an STD can deform the dick? Oh.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
That's crazy.
An STD can render you blind if you leave it untreated long enough.
No, I know that.
We know that.
I know that part. I know it.
Different direction. That's a whole nother type of disease.
Man, I'm telling you, it's crazy. The Tom Thumb in my mom's neighborhood is going out of business, y'all, and like literally everything in here is like 25 to 50. The Tom Thumb, the grocery store.
What's that?
It's a grocery store. It's a grocery store chain owned by Kroger, if I'm not mistaken.
Where are you?
Y'all so
in Texas?
Oh, Texas.
I'm in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
We don't have one of those.
Yeah, I know Tom Thumb. It's going out of business.
Yeah, Miss Deborah, the one in Plano.
Yeah, Miss Deborah, you better go get you some groceries. It's a
all the groceries 25% off.
It's a Kroger that's going out of business on Moreland, and they've been having sales every day. And I said I'm gonna go because I need some stuff.
What? Listen, I'm where? Moreland?
Also Moreland, yeah.
Yeah. Brooklyn, you in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
I don't know why I thought you were in Houston for some reason. That's Alpha Glam that's in... I get you and Alpha Glam confused. I think Alpha Glam is in Houston.
Alpha was in Atlanta too.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
Oh, no. Yeah, she's in Atlanta.
Okay. I just assumed one of them... I don't know why I wanted one of them to be from Houston.
I think Texas is too hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just can't do it. It's like Atlanta is hot, but I think I'm so ATL. Yeah, like I had this one of my professors, Professor Poe. She was from Houston, and she used to tell me all the time, like I cannot live there anymore. I lived there till I was like 22, and I left. I couldn't stay there no more. It was too hot. And she was like, it would be like 110 degrees in the summertime, like just a regular day.
Oh, yeah.
I said, oh, hell no, I can't live like that.
Yeah, but I mean, so the difference is the humidity levels. The humidity levels would definitely make a difference into how that heat is felt. So like in Arizona, that 110 is dire because they have a bunch of dry heat. Out here, you got a little bit more moisture in the air, so it's not as
But to me, the moisture is what sucks the life out of you. I've been told to dry heat.
It does.
That's crazy. That is...
The middle heat be hot, but it be dry. So I could survive it. That goddamn heat and Texas is a whole nother monster, girl. You gotta change your shirt.
I guess I'm used to it. So like the heat I like did not like the most was when I lived in Orlando.